Hey there guys, and welcome back to Beyond Sol. I do apologise for not bringing you this update video sooner. I have been busy with IRL things, and if you want to know more about that, then go follow me on Twitter. I complain about it a lot. Anyways, moving on. October 6th, update 9.05. Whilst Praxia Entertainment have been putting the finishing touches on the Dreadnought feature, which will be available for launch next week. Next week, guys. Mark it in your calendar. If you don't own this game already, make sure you buy it before it exits early access, in case there's a price change. This game comes out next week. Get this game. This game is awesome. Next week. Moving on. So in this patch, not much has been added, but there are a few quality of life features which, as it says above, some highly requested features like the pause function and the status panel for your fleet. I myself especially asked for the status panel of your fleet because I found it a bit annoying that you had to click through all of them. So it has been added to the game, where you can now pause the game, so you can press the quote-unquote pause key, or click the menu button to stop the game in the game in single player, specifically single player. There's a fleet status now, so you can now see the status of all of your ships within your fleet. There's a new background image when you launch the game, which you'll see when I click launch. And they fixed a bug where the player could build outposts in enemy territory as well as some other bugs. I'm not going to lie, I'm not quite sure this is a bug, and I'm not quite sure what it means. Oh, they haven't actually put the new graphic on this loading screen. So when you first load into the game, there's a new graphic on the loading screen, and it looks awesome. So here's the status indicator for all of your ships. It's quite small, I'd like to see them a few pixels bigger, but it shows you what you need to know. Hopefully, in time, they will put options in, so you can have, like, I don't want this green bar, or I want the green bar, but next to it, I want to see the actual health value. I could see that getting quite cluttery, because if a ship has, like, 1,000 health, then it's going to be, like, 1,000 out of 1,000, and that's going to fill up quite a bit of space there. But if they made an option to toggle on and off, so perhaps, let's think about my words. Perhaps I want the green circles here, but I also want the health values. Perhaps I want the shield values. And there's an option in the settings menu to toggle them on and off. That would be awesome. That's something to think about when the game launches. Pause menu. You can click this button to pause the game, or press the pause key. Game is paused. Press space to resume. Is there an actual pause key on your keyboard? I thought there was like a setting. Oh, I pressed space twice then. Oh yeah, there's a pause key. Ah, what you know? Why it's automatically set to that, I don't really know. Can we change that? Now that would be the nice thing, wouldn't it? Can we change it? No. Okay. So that's something that needs to be added. A key binding for the pause. Still, it's a nice feature to have. Apparently, you can also have it whilst in the menu, so I think this pauses the game. Or something or other. Right. First things first, something I have to try. So, apparently this was a bug. Do these guys hate me? Yes. Good to know. Apparently this was a bug where you couldn't build in the empty sectors controlled by cities. I won't lie, I thought it was a little bit odd. I'm going to trust this outpost to go defend me, and this one. Guys, you're going to go? Yep, okay. Yeah, I thought it was a little bit odd that you could build in these empty sectors, and there wasn't any consequences. I kind of wanted there to be consequences more than you simply could not build here. So if I try to build here, what is it going to tell me? Or is it just simply not going to allow me to? Yeah, it just says you can't do it. Cool. That's good to know. Yay, none of my ships died. I'm gonna go clear these pirates out. So that's literally all of the new features, honestly. There's the pause, and there's the status indicators. Oh, that's what the little blue ring was. I never actually noticed that. I have played this patch in advance, only for a few minutes, and I never actually noticed the blue circle is the shield value. That's good to know. There's no pirates in this sector. The game lied to me. Might as well go to the distress signal. What happened here? Go here. I bet there's a pirate base here. Could be one in there as well. Oh, and distress signal disappeared. Good. So yeah, that's all that's there for the new patch, honestly. Again, they are working on the release version of the game. So if any of you are kind of like, you know, this patch didn't really add anything to the game, they're working on the full release. And that's next week. That's not long. Especially after this video comes out, because this video is Friday. So you've got like a couple of days. And I will reiterate, if you haven't got this game already, buy this game. If you want to wait till the release version, go ahead. And I should have a video out the day of release of this game. And I honestly can't wait. This game has been my crack for so long. I love this game to pieces. It's so much fun. Really, really is. I'm gonna upgrade this. Actually, I can't because I'm saving up to upgrade this. Damn it. I need money. I'll probably go to the market and sell some things. I'm just going to take like a segue here for a moment. For those of you who have only come to see what the new update is, you can finish the video here, really. That's all I really had to show you. The fix where you can no longer build in empty sectors owned by cities, which is a good thing. However, I do wonder, how do you... Right, so these empty sectors are controlled by the military station, right? But say I destroy the military station, well then the city still controls them. So I wonder, can I still not build in them? Like, does Amazon League... No, Amazon League doesn't go here. So let's go try and build here, is it? Real quick. Do I need to sell any other resources? No. I think I also just sold Iridium, which I really didn't want to do. I guess it's controlled by the military station still, though, isn't it? So maybe that won't work. I'm looking for a test where there's an empty sector of space, but the city doesn't control it. Or, no, there's an empty sector of space, but only the city controls it. So, like, here. I wouldn't be able to build there, though, because it's not connected to one of my things. You guys understand what I mean, don't you? I think it needs to be relooked. Again, I can't really test it here. But I think it needs to be relooked with putting a consequence in. So if you build in a sector, an empty sector that's controlled by a city, it gives you a reputation debuff that basically says, you know, stolen outpost or something, or I'm trying to think what else you could call it. Conquered sector? I don't know. And, you know, it gives you like -5 for each one you do. Because, like here, I could do it twice and that'll give me -10. And -10 in reputation value is quite a lot when it comes down to it. So I think that would be better off than having it you just simply can't build in an empty sector. Because in that case, the cities can just build their control centers as big as you want, and you can't control the empty sector of space. Why do I control this now? Oh, because my city's there. See, this is what I mean. So Amazon League can't build here now, because my city controls it, I think. Which is a bit odd, and I don't really understand where that's come from. Oh, does that mean they get more board attention with me? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, come on. I don't want to build there. Maybe that's something that will be changed in the future release of the game. In the full release of the game. I hope it does. There are some things in this game that do need to be reworked, and honestly, I might be a bit... That's Borealis Proximum. I might be a bit... what's the word I'm looking for here? I might want too much out of the full release of the game. I'm expecting a decently large patch. I'm expecting a patch for the game. I was going to say, this might not give me board attention, but of course, I'm connected here as well. Yeah, it must do. We've got to go here. So yeah, I'm expecting quite a large patch for the full release of the game, with some new features. Of course, they've got the Dreadnought and a few other things, a few bug fixes, I'm sure, and improvements. I'm not expecting anything too drastically, like a new race or whatever, but I don't know. I don't honestly know what I'm expecting, I don't think. So I'm going to reiterate here, guys, that for those of you who only came here to see what the new update involved and to see it in action, then you can honestly just turn the video off here. And I'm going to keep talking about a little bit something as to why my video schedule has been quite messed up, and why there haven't been a few videos recently, and why this update video was late. So the main reason is I started my apprenticeship, and that means that I basically have working hours, but I also have to catch an hour-and-a-half bus on top of that. So technically, I don't have working hours. Technically, I work 9 till 3:30. But then I've got to catch an hour-and-a-half bus back and 4. So 9:30, I've got to leave at... I've got to catch the bus at 6. No, I've got to get up at 6 to leave at 6:30 to catch the bus at 7:15. In order to get there for 9. In order to work, essentially. Kill all of the Guardians. And basically that means, guys, that I haven't been able to make videos as often as I perhaps would have liked. And things like uploading and editing the videos and doing the annotations and things, I simply just haven't had the time for. I can't get up early enough in the morning to do it in the morning. I can set my videos to upload in the evening, but then I don't have time during the day to... edit the descriptions and the titles and the annotations and things. So what I'm going to try to do is, when I batch record, I'll basically try to upload as many videos as I possibly can in a night. And then the next night, then when I come home, I can edit a bunch of videos, annotations, descriptions, etc. before I have to go to work the next day. Before I have to go to sleep. And hopefully I can solve that. Another issue is that this week my schedule has been thrown around quite a bit. For the simple fact of I was house sitting to begin with. And that meant that I wasn't home for 2 days this week. I came home Wednesday, and I had to dismantle my computer Tuesday to have it ready to leave so I could come home Wednesday. So I didn't have a computer Tuesday or Wednesday. Wednesday I also come home at 11:30 by the time I get home, because I have a night class in Java. And so that just left Thursday and Friday, and of course Thursday was yesterday, and Friday's the day I'm recording this video and hope to have it out. So I haven't really had time to do much of anything, and I actually got kind of told off in work for... not having something. Simply because I just didn't have the time to get ready. I didn't have any time to sit down and think about what I needed, when I needed it, and have it ready by the next day. And it's kind of my fault, but at the same time, it's very much, I simply just don't have the time. Wow, my fleet got wrecked. And guys, that is why I haven't had any, That is why I haven't had any video schedule, I suppose is the word. And I do apologize, and I hope to basically be able to give you what I promise you from now on. Now that I have the chance, I can try and maintain my schedules. Anyways, guys, I've been Phoenix Cypher. I've been your host. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this Beyond Sol Update 9.05 look, then make sure to leave a like rating on the video. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike rating. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content. Also, leave a comment down below for any criticisms you may have. And also, if you would like to request a game to appear on the channel, I can do that. I'm Phoenix Cypher, guys. I've been your host. Thank you for watching. Adios, mis amigos.